Okay, hi, my beautiful souls. I hope you guys are doing well. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. I haven't been on here, you guys. I got some new cards, and I hope everybody is doing well. Um, I hope you guys are really doing well. Um, I want to say something, you guys. I started my channel not too long ago. Um, Probably like I think June or May. Um, Now there's some videos that were taken down, and I was also flagged because of the content. Um, but I'm gonna do another video on everything under the sun because I want to talk about what's going on, okay, and what I see, okay. Now the reason why I want to talk about the chosen ones. Now everybody calls themselves chosen ones these days, so everybody's a chosen one, okay. Um, and I want to be positive here, okay. Because there's a lot of negativity out here. But I want to explain something to you guys. What I was picking um, up is a lot, okay? A lot. Now, the reason why let me call my ancestors and angels um, to give me true discernment this time. Okay, they are following the psychics as we know it, okay? Even tarot card readers, okay? There's an investigation that I see in the tarot card community. Um, and I've been seeing this for a long time. Um, they've been watching the tarot card readers, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. There's two reasons why, okay? Um, because of the information that we're giving out. And they want to know if the information that we're giving out has any merit, okay? If we're accurate. But somebody out here is very accurate, okay? I'm talking about months and months before accurate on their reads, okay? Um, but this is what I was pulling. So just give me a minute, okay, you guys? Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna step out for a minute. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Um, there is somebody that has been very accurate, okay? And when I've been very accurate, this is my space right now for my reads, okay? I made a little space in one of the back rooms, the extra rooms for right now. Um, they've been watching us, okay, to see how accurate we are, okay? Because we're solving cases. We are actually out here solving cases, okay? They use some of us. This is what I'm hearing. They use some of us to solve cases. Okay, so they have readers, okay, that actually work that the FBI, CIA use, okay, which I don't care if they follow my page. If they need my help in solving a case, especially when it deals with a child or anybody, because I'm an investigator, okay. 2:22 on the clock. Now, I remember when I started my page. We're not just being watched from the government, okay, the American Association, because they wanted to see how good we are. But we're pulling and calling energies and things, people, places, and things that are happening way before it's happening. Okay, and they're trying to figure out, how do we know this? Okay, it's because we're connected to the spiritual realm. Okay, um, now I feel like there's going to be specific ones, and I did a read on this a long time ago, you guys. One of my first videos that I did, I talked about this. Okay, it's a place of higher knowledge. Okay, in this place of higher knowledge, they have people, all different kind of people. Okay, they have scientists, they have people that study astrology, they have people that study civics, civics like this mathematics. Okay, people that study the stars. Okay, but they have this places of higher learning, right? So what I see is a library. Like I literally see this in metaphysical, and I did a video on this. This was one of my very first videos that I did on this, and I talked about this place of higher knowledge that exists. Okay, and when I'm going through it, it's a secured place. Okay, um, it's a beautiful garden. It's secured. Um, like they have people security, okay, heavy security. Um, but it's different buildings, and inside these different buildings, um, they're like kind of like one's like a library, one's like where they do like scientific work. Um, it's weird how I'm seeing this. Then I see another place where there's like meditation, like gurus, whatever. Um, and it's a place of knowledge, and everybody has a specific gift. Okay. It reminds me of this movie. Also, um, it reminds me of this movie, but I can't remember the movie. And people could actually move objects. Okay. Yes. And they know how to manipulate energy. Okay, this place does this. Okay, you guys. Um, but there's a bunch of tarot readers. Okay, now I've been pulling this energy, you guys, for a very long time. Now, if this comes out, I'm right. Okay, we're being watched now. Um, and the reason is because of the information that we know. Okay, and there's a radical rebirth. Okay, and we're picking up and we're solving crimes. Okay, um, and there is a Pacific, I say Pacific readers that they're really watching. Um, and you might even get a call, and you might be like, they might be like, well, this is the FBI, CIA, and you're gonna be like, at first, like, um, yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like seriously, like you're gonna be like, yeah, yeah, whatever. Okay, but they're seeing if we're really picking up this information. Okay, and they can't figure out how we know this, but we're also being spiritually protected in the spiritual realm by the gatekeepers. Okay, by the angels, by our ancestors. Okay, the sacred ones. Okay, because of the knowledge. Okay, we are one with source, like literally one with source. And some people don't believe in the spiritual realm. Okay, I remember when I did a case on the Idaho 4. Okay, um, and I was pulling the downstairs neighbor. Okay, I mean he literally got on TV, and I'm like, look, this dude needs to be investigated. Okay, because what I was seeing um, was very interesting. Okay, with the Idaho 4. Now, The Idaho 4, I did so many reads on them. I even did individual reads on the Idaho 4 victims. Okay. But it's so interesting the number 6 keeps showing up. Because there were 6 surviving victims. Okay. 6 6 is a symbol for some kind of secret society. Okay. The number 6. Now we know the number 6 has to deal. Um, I'm starting to believe number 6 is also representing something else. Okay. And just the 666, the mark of the beast. Okay. 666. When I'm starting to see a lot of sixes or just the symbol of sixes, there's more to the sixes. Okay. I'm starting to see the sixes is just not the mark of the beast. I'm starting to see the number 6 itself as symbolic as far as these deaths that are occurring. Okay. But who's behind the veil with this number 6? Okay. That's what and there's even more I'm seeing with the number 6. Okay. Because I'm getting the 6 all the time of people's deaths are in 6, the victims are in 6. Okay. And all this is making sense to me. Okay. Put it like that. It's making a lot of sense. These damn 6s. Okay. Now, the Idaho 4, if you think about it, they called it the Idaho 4 because of 4 victims that passed away. But it would have been the Idaho 6 because 2 victims, or you can call them victims, okay, they survived. But I still, to this day, believe Bethany and Dylan Morrison know more or are even involved, okay, in some kind of way. All right. But the video that I did on Dylan Morrison was my highest viewing video. And I remember the day because I threw up that day. I ate, I ordered, I remember this day like no tomorrow. I just heard about the case, okay? And I seen the pictures, okay? I don't read a lot on the case because I don't want to be, I want to just to channel it. It's better for us to channel it. If we're true clairvoyant, true psychics, true mediums, it's better for us not even to watch it. Just channel it. Straight channel it. Okay. See a picture of the person, whatever we have to do, write, channel. Okay. Or just visualize it. Okay. Because we could actually visualize it too. But what's interesting is it would have been the Idaho 6, but 4 of them died. So it was the Idaho 4. Okay. Because 4 victims passed away and 2 people survived. But it would have been the number 6. Okay. Now that shooting in Tennessee, there was 2 adults and 2 adults and 4 children. That's the number 6 again. Okay. A lot of things are symbolic out here, and this number 6 keeps showing up. Okay. So when we look at any kind of text with the number 6, the Kemet text, the strolls, okay, or we look at the number 6 as far as the in biblical text, okay. And I was also trying to look at it in the Gregorian text, okay, number 6. But I understand now, okay. I understand what the number 6 is meaning, okay. It's very symbolic, okay. Um, and we already know in the biblical text, which if you look at the biblical text, um, the mark of the beast or the numbers 666. Okay. So the people that are orchestrating, and this is going to sound crazy, okay, these events, the number six is behind it. It's not just the number six, there's other numbers too, but it's always symbolic. Okay. Now I'm seeing, I have a new decks here. Okay. So I pulled a card before I started this, but they're watching readers. Okay. Now there's readers that they will reach out to. Okay, because these readers are very accurate. Okay, especially when it comes to true crime. Okay, true crime. They're predicting what is going to happen way before some of this even happens. Okay, before some of these crimes take before they happen. So they're picking up on this energy way before it even happens. Okay, so I feel like they will be reaching out, the FBI, CIA, to ask, hey, will you work for us? Okay, because you're solving cases. All right, and it's taking them longer to solve the case, and you can solve the case like that. Okay, some of them, don't believe in the spiritual realm. Okay, some of them are Christians, maybe, but everything is spirituality. And some of us readers, we're just tapped in. Okay, we are truly tapped in, and they know it. Okay, so they will be reaching out to us, um, and they've been watching to see how accurate. Okay, because a lot of us are accurate on our reads. This is why I believe there was a thing on Netflix. It's called The Unsolved Mysteries. Now, I was doing some of those cases on Unsolved Mysteries, okay? And other tarot readers were doing them too, okay? I call them tarot investigators, okay? Um, they will be calling, okay? They will be calling. Now, when they call, you're going to be shocked because you're going to see a random number just pop up on your phone, and then they're going to say, well, we're this FBI, CIA, and we need your help, okay? Um, and they're already watching. They have been watching to see how accurate you are, okay? Or if you're watching other people's pages and then coming on here like a fraud and saying the same thing as somebody else has said, okay? So they're also watching that too, okay? But they know who the real readers are out here, okay? They know. The ones that are getting flagged out here. Okay, so anyways, I did a read on the Idaho 6 because it was 6 people. Okay, now I will never forget this day, you guys. I just ordered stromboli. Okay, from my favorite Italian place. Okay, and I seen some stuff that popped up on my feed. This is how I get information, or my daughter sends it. My oldest daughter. And then I look at the pictures and stuff. When I first seen the picture of the Idaho 6 students, all 6 of them together, okay, they were on the side of the house, and they took a picture, a group picture, okay. What was so interesting was the energy that I was picking up. One of the person's energy, well, 2 of them, okay, the one that was being watched the most, okay, I was picking up her energy because I felt I was picking up like somebody was constantly watching her, okay. Then I was picking up, and that was Kylie's energy, okay. And Kylie and Maddie. That's the energies I was picking up, okay. And then the one that I was picking up was Dylan. The false energy that I was picking up was Dylan, okay? Who she said she was. Okay, so I just went on that live that night. You guys, that video now I put that video on that night. Okay, I was in my pajamas. I just got them thrown up because I just had surgery on my stomach. My stomach they did my stomach, they made it smaller. And I said, let me just go on this live. And I was like, she was not born a girl. She was born a boy. Okay, so the title of the video was the boy that was born, the girl, or something like that. Okay, I had over 7K views on that video. Okay, and people were also picking up that same energy. Okay, some people were and some people weren't. So people were just comment below. Some people were like, call me crazy and all kinds. You guys can call me crazy. You can call me whatever you want. People were calling David Icke crazy for a long time. David Icke. Now everybody's following David Icke. Like, it's crazy. Because David Icke knew what he was talking about. He knew exactly what he was talking about. I'm sorry, guys. David Icke knew exactly what he was talking about. So, okay, so there's going to be a case that's going to come up of false tarot readers, okay? It's going to be a big case, okay? It's going to be in the news because they were getting money from people, okay? And the people that they were getting money from, when you do readings and stuff like that, okay, when I do reads or anything like that, you gotta understand, when we see them, we see it as past, present, and future, okay? So if it's something that happened in the past, it happened in the past. If it happens in the present time, it happens. All this is going on spontaneously when we're doing our reads, okay? So there's a mask here, okay? Now I pulled a card from my first deck, okay? The number 18 is symbolic too. Now this could be the age of the person. The person could be 18, okay? But spiritual people are being watched and we're being gang stalked, okay? But we're also being, I'm talking about the true spiritual people, okay? Getting their insight, and their sight from the source itself, okay? Are being protected by the gatekeepers. Now, somebody here is wearing a mask, okay? And this is false, and the reason why I say it's false is because they're wearing multiple masks, okay? Now, if you see in this, I have the African goddess rising, and this person could also be of African descent, okay? Number 18 is symbolic, but she has one mask on, right? Now, around her, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 masks, okay? Then I have Malambo. Malambo is somebody that's very self-sabotaging energy, okay? And that could be number 24, or that 24 could be the age, life path, okay? Some of us are very ancient souls, okay? But it's interesting that I'm seeing the mask, because when I'm looking at the mask, I'm seeing two different things here. With this Malambo, that's self-sabotaging. So this person is self-sabotaging their self. Okay, and there's a lot of snakes around them. Okay, but there is a um, true readers out here, like real readers, like not just tarot card readers, psychics, mediums, that the government will be calling for help to solve cases. Okay, um, I love my country. Okay, I may had talk about the Babylon system and um, how it's not structured for all of us. Okay, the lady liberty, justice for all that. Okay, um, it's not justice for all. Okay, um, we are the people. Okay, we are the people. Okay, um, it's was written, but it wasn't written for all of us. Okay, like it should have been written. Okay, now when I'm looking at the mass, it's interesting because this person, number 18, she has a mask on herself, right? And it says the mask card, okay? So she wears many masks, okay? She wears 6 masks, okay? Now these are tribal masks, okay? So this is somebody that can change, like shapeshift, okay? This is what I'm getting, shape-shifting energy. But what's happening is she's actually self-sabotaging herself. Okay. And this person can be of African descent. Many masks. This can also be many ancestors. Okay. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that's behind her in the spiritual realm. That can mean that too. Okay. But we're definitely being protected. Okay. I just want to say that spiritual people, places, people, and things, true spiritual people are being protected at this time. Okay. Wow. This is, you could be 18, 24, or 21, or this could be life path, or actually the age of this feminine energy. Because this is definitely somebody in their feminine energy. But what's interesting is the ancient one is behind her. Okay. The ancient one is guiding her. The ancient one is whispering to her, the ancestors, okay? Now, I need to verify and even the cane is illuminating in the ancient. Okay, so this cane is illuminating, okay? But I want to find out why she's self-sabotaging. Why is this feminine energy? This is definitely feminine energy here. This could be a masculine in the feminine energy, or just a feminine. Okay. Wow, harvesting. 43. What I'm getting is self-sabotaging and hard. This person is actually, this is an African dialect, you guys, and an American dialect. What's so interesting is Albo Noble. What's interesting is she's dancing, right? But she's put the harvest in. Okay. She put the harvest in for her growth. But there's snakes around her that's self-sabotaging where she's trying to get. See the snakes in the water? They're all around her. But the harvesting, she's harvesting. Okay, she's planting the seeds. She could be all these ages I'm throwing out could be the age of the person, and this person is of African descent. Okay, 43. Star City. And you have ancient knowledge. And this is not just you, this is your ancestors, okay? You're getting this directly from the ancestors, okay? Now let's see what else card comes out. Ooh. There's miracles happening here. Miracles and purity, okay? So number 42. Your gifts are strong, okay? But there's two scenarios going on here. There's people that are being watched because they're solving. They had predicted 6 or 7 months before something. They had predicted, and they also have not predicted, but gave information that only the FBI or CIA would know. Okay, and it's interesting because there's different shades of these women. Okay, so this is a group. Okay, and there's miracles happening. The miracles is the knowledge that you have. That's the true miracles. And she's wearing white, and white is purity. Okay, not just purity. White comes from the divine source. Okay. And she could be 42. Now, the elements she could be born with is earth, definitely earth and water. Because I'm seeing a lot of earth and water here. And air. Okay. Cosmic power. Somebody speaks to has cosmic power. Now, remember, this could be masculine and feminine. This is ancient knowledge, number 2. Now, how you got this ancient knowledge was from Grief 29. This is when somebody had their awakening through grief. And now you are soul 30. illuminated with the knowledge. You're grounding, definitely grounding here. Number 30. I'm seeing a lot of water ancestors here, like Atlantis, um, mermaid, Syrians, okay, sirens. Um, and this is different shades of people, okay? This is a whole bunch of people that they're watching because of their spiritual gifts. And you're getting answers not just from the divine source, because you're in tune and one with the divine, also because of the ancestors, okay? The ancestors are speaking through you. Now, I also got star ancestors and I got water ancestors and earth. So these are in air. So I got all the elements here. And Mayat is here. Mayat stands for everything when it comes to the truth. When I talk of that Mayat heart, okay, that is Mayat stands for justice. Okay, this is Mayat was the Egyptian, and Mayat had, I think, 7 or 10 principles. Okay, and giving and receiving. So you're giving people this information, and they're receiving this information. Okay, so the Mayat principles of life. Okay, and this is written um, in the Egyptian Texas. What I mean, Texas. This was written by the Egyptians, but it wasn't written written like we write on a piece of paper. Okay, this was all hieroglyphs. Okay, and then they turned the hieroglyphs into written words. Okay, so these hieroglyphs were turned into the written words. Now, the principles of Ma'at, this I always bring up Ma'at because Ma'at stands for a lot. Okay, Ma'at's principles are balance, and she or he is not deceitful. I am not deceitful. Okay, I have not stolen the truth. There's 42 ideals of Ma'at and 7 principles of Ma'at. That's what I was, 7 principles. Truth, justice, harmony, balance, order, prosperity, and abundance. Okay. Okay. So, and then there's 42 ideals and teachings of Ma'at. Ma'at was a teacher. Okay. There's 11 laws of Ma'at, 43 principles, and there's so much that Ma'at is referred to in the ancient Egyptian concept of truth. Okay? There's even laws. What's so interesting when I was reading the laws of Ma'at, it's kind of like the commandments, okay, in the biblical sense. Okay? Now, a lot of people, when they see a Ma'at, or they say have a Ma'at heart, okay, when I say Ma'at, have a Ma'at heart, is live with principles, okay, living your truth, okay. Um, and have the balance and everything, okay? I really believe the balance, the order, the truth, the justice, the prosperity, that is the true mind, heart, okay? You're giving and receiving, not you're receiving the knowledge and you're giving the knowledge, okay? And a lot of people, when you look at my Mayat herself, because Mayat was a female energy. I even believe the Sphinx was feminine energy. Okay, um, so you're receiving and you're giving knowledge. Okay, that is true Ma'at. Okay, we even have the Egyptians here. Okay, we have number 10. Okay, these numbers that I'm calling out could be birthdays, they could be life paths. Okay, number 10 can be actually your birthday, or these can be significant days in your life. Okay, so I'm going to call the numbers out again: 10, or this could be the age that you are. Okay, 42, 21, 18, 24, 43, 2, 29, 30, and 10. And behind my is a temple, but it's not a pyramid. Okay. And when I see that, it's a temple, and normally temples back then, the high priestess would go to the temples, okay, and they would worship, okay, and they would receive and give information to the pharaohs, okay. So in your past life, you could have been Mayat herself, okay. I'm just splitting the deck here, okay, and that card came flying out. Now, Queen Mother Nana, when I seen Queen Mother Nana, um, Queen Mother Nana was a queen of liberation. Okay, you can also be Jamaican descent here. Queen Mother Nana liberated. Um, there was two stories about Queen Mother Nana. Okay, and I'm going to tell you both stories of Queen Mother Nana. Okay, there was, but in Jamaica they just call her Nana. Okay, when and she was she freed her people. Okay, now what happened was when she freed them, she took them up to the hills. Okay, um, and a lot of them came from a place in Africa called Ghana. Okay, Ghana, right? She was very wise. Okay, I believe when they brought her over to the Caribbean islands, she came over with knowledge. Okay, she was a healer amongst her community. Okay, um, she was a strong woman. Now, if you see the statue of her, because I'm seeing it in the metaphysical, she wasn't really tall. Okay, but she had the respect of her people. Okay, and she had the knowledge. Okay, and she carried this over on the boat, the slave ship, to the Caribbean island of Jamaica. Okay, they called her Nana, Nana. Okay, and I called my grandmother Nanny, Nanny. Okay, Nanny. Now they called her Queen Mother Nanny because she was, to them, the true queen. She freed and liberated her people from bondage, out of slavery, you guys, straight out of slavery. Okay, I don't know if there's probably books about her, but if you ask any person in Jamaica about her, they will tell you her story. Okay, there's a place you can go visit, um, and they will talk about her. Okay, she took her people up into the mountains of Jamaica. Okay, and she freed them. She escaped from the brutality of the slave trade, the slave masters. Okay, um, she liberated her people. Now, there's two stories of a woman like this. Okay, there's a story of a woman like this in Haiti, and then there's a story of a woman like this in Jamaica. Okay, and she went by the name of Nana, and the number is number 37. The Queen Mother Nana. You're liberating your people. You're giving your people knowledge. Okay. And what's interesting is you see the horn. They used to use the horns to let people know, especially in the when they would escape, that there was trouble coming. You see that horn? They would blow that horn, okay, to let them know, like, look, trouble is on its way, okay? So we need to prepare, okay? Because they liberated themselves, okay? They fought for their own freedom, okay? Their own freedom. There's two stories of this woman. There is one in Haiti, but she was called something else, and there's one in Jamaica. The one in Jamaica was called Nanny, okay? Um, and she's holding the horn, and the sun is behind her, okay? And it's interesting because if you look at this, the sun is behind her in the mountains, and this is where they actually fled to, was the mountains in Jamaica, okay? Um, but they called her Queen Mother Nana, and she liberated her people. So you're liberating your people with this knowledge, okay? This is what you're supposed to be doing, okay? Liberating your people, and you are liberating your people because you have this knowledge. It was passed down to you, and you still carry it to today, okay? This is why I'm saying you, whoever I'm speaking to is a spiritual being, okay? This is not the first time you were here, okay? Now, you are being watched and you are being protected, okay? Because if you see the face, there's a face in this card. I want to show you. They're watching to make sure nobody's coming. But she's standing in the middle, okay? And the sun is behind her. The sun is illuminating on her, okay? And then she has a spear in another hand because she's leading her people. She actually freed her people. This is a true story, you guys, okay? So you can be of Jamaican descent. You can be of Egyptian descent, a high priestess. This is a really high priestess energy here. Now this one here with the purity, the all white, that's also Santa Maria, okay? And number 37. And you're leveling up here because I have another queen here, Queen Ya Atawa. And I believe she was South African, okay? You see, that's the golden seat. So she could have been from Ghana or South Africa, okay? There was a golden chair in Ghana, okay? Where the chiefs could only sit on, okay? You're leveling up the number 39, okay? But she has a sword there for whoever comes. It's like she has a sword like she's ready, okay? And the chair is actually levitating off the ground, okay? So this means she's ready for war in the spiritual realm, okay? Just not in the physical, because the sword is for the physical and the spiritual, okay? But the chair is levitating in front of her. She's levitating things. She's leveling up, okay? This is being lifted off the ground, okay? Now I'm getting Yama. Okay, Yama is the Orisha of water. And this is who you can be drawn to. This is who I was drawn to, okay? Number 40. There's awakening. You birth the awakening, okay? And she's just standing in that water, and her ancestors are like, "Welcome home," okay? Because she has birthed so much, okay? If you look at the Orisha, she's one of the oldest Orisha, okay, as we know it, okay? And she leads the water ancestors, okay? Number 40. And the dolphins are just behind her. And she's pregnant because she's birthing life. She's birthing, rebirthing everything that you have known, okay, as far as the lies and stuff. She's rebirthing. She's telling you um, the truth. There's no more lies or deceptions going on. Okay, this is a true spiritual awakening, and she's laughing because she's birthing her children, and she's trying to tell them this is just an awakening. Okay, this could be masculine or feminine. This is just awakening here. Okay, because Mother Gaia is a feminine energy. Okay, a lot of these orishas are females, because females can birth. The males can't birth. Okay, only the females can birth. Okay, and she's birthing this new energy. Okay, this new awakening that's happening out here. Okay, I also got the number 44, and this is interesting. I got to surrender. Okay, surrender to this ancient knowledge. Okay, it was given to you for a reason. Okay, surrender. But it's so symbolic in this picture of the surrender, because there's a picture of, if you go back to the picture of slaveries when they used to breastfeed the Caucasian children, right? In the picture, she's breastfeeding the Caucasian child, right? But the thing is, she's the one with the sacred knowledge, okay? But they know this, right? And she already knows this, right? So whoever's coming against her, they're saying for her to surrender, because on the spiritual realm, she's protected. Okay, they know this. 44 could be your age. There's a lot of strong women energy out here, and all these women look different. It's because of the knowledge that you have. This is ancient knowledge, and you're awakening people here to this knowledge. Okay, and you need to surrender. Because you're receiving messages and you're giving messages, and this is a true awakening. And it's like, if you look at the cards, even Yami, I always say her name wrong, Yama, there's awakening here. Okay, she's birthing an awakening. And also to forgive. Okay, if you're carrying any kind of luggage, okay, of your past, forgive yourself, surrender, okay, because this is a true awakening that you're receiving. Okay, soul forgiveness. Number 28, forgive. Okay, stop resisting, speak up. 33. Okay, 33. Now, if we look at a lot of ancient texts, the number 3 is the highest number, um, because this was knowledge that, like the Masonics, the order number 33, because they thought they only knew this knowledge, but no, And then you see the hands that are coming from the tree. They weren't the only ones that knew this. Not they had this knowledge, and this knowledge was taken. Okay. And there's hands that are coming out behind because this is the hands of the ancestors, many ancestors. Okay. So, like I said, the spiritual ones are being, spiritual people are being watched and protected at this time. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more card because I'm not even gonna pull no more. It's because you're speaking up. You're speaking, okay, and they're watching and they're protecting. But there's another group here that I see besides this person or persons, this feminine energy, where they're trying to put them in actual jail because they were receiving funds, but they weren't really, like somebody come after somebody's business, somebody well known. Okay, this is somebody that's well known. Okay, and people are saying, "Oh, she's false. She took my money," you know. Um, and this is very interesting what I'm seeing. But they will come to a collective and ask them, can they help them? Okay. Now, these are readers. These are clairvoyancy. I mean, you are leveling up and you are speaking out. And you are like truly awoken. And they know that the damn table is levitating. Okay. Look at this table. How is this levitating off the damn ground? Okay. Yep, and that verifies my read right there. All right, you guys. But yeah, and you gotta understand too, people are being gang stalked out here because of their knowledge. And when you're speaking stuff, people they don't want people to be consciously awake and aware out here. They want people to be asleep, and some people are asleep. Okay, I have this one lady's following me. I'm gonna go back on here and talk about everything under the sun. Okay, so I'll be back on here and I'll talk about that. But this is a specific message for readers, um, spiritual people, and spiritual beings. We are being watched and we are being protected. Even though we're being watched, and sometimes we feel like we're being gang stalked because of knowledge that we're sharing. We are, I mean, don't think it's a delusion. Okay, it is real. Okay, the gang stalking is real. Okay, it's because of who you are and the knowledge that you're spinning out here. Like you're talking it, you're speaking it, you're not hiding it. Okay, and the ancestors are proud with that 33 there. Okay, because if you look at the 33, even in the Masonic world, see the Masonics thought they were smart. Okay, the founding fathers, even this is way before the founding fathers. How do you think they had this knowledge? It wasn't from the founding fathers. Okay, this knowledge came from different texts like the Egyptian text, the Kemet, the Jewish where they used the Kabbalah, whatever, the Bible. I mean, these all came Hindu, all these, and they knew that if they can keep this order, okay, that they felt like they would be the 1%. But the problem was they weren't the only ones getting this knowledge. They didn't even come in with this knowledge. They stole this knowledge, okay? But whoever this person is that I'm speaking of, you're speaking, you even have Masonic orders, okay? Higher ups watching because they're like, they can't believe how you know what's really going on. Because the veil, you're seeing past the veil. And the ancestors are proud of you because you're speaking out and you're leveling up, okay? Look at this. They're celebrating. And miracles are happening in people's life because you're speaking up. Actual miracles, you guys. Because you're speaking up. Give me one more card. What do you want them to know? For the true chosen ones. The true enlightened ones. The ones that are here to speak up. The cosmic powers. The cosmos. They're saying they're here. They're giving you this gift. Put all the cards together. Give me one more. You're going to be getting a phone call. These people want to work with you. Oh, yes. Shine. Shine. You are going to shine. There's people that are going to want to work with you. Number 32. They're going to definitely want to work with you. And it's crazy because Mama Djobo, she's one with Mother Gaia. She's Mother Gaia herself, but Mother Gaia goes by many names, right? 32. And you could be the age 32. You're shining. You're going to shine. You're gonna be like, people are gonna know you. They're gonna know you for lifetimes. Yeah. The naked, the innocence. People can see it on you. They know what you're speaking is the truth. There's an innocence about you. There's a rawness. There's a realness about you. You're very creative. You always have been, even in the spiritual realm. Number 12. It's your time to shine. So they're going to be calling you. It's number 17. Wow, this energy is keep coming in. See, the energy that keeps coming in, the self-sabotaging, is other energies, okay? They're going to try to send other energies to come in and self-sabotage, but they can't because you already see them coming. There's a radical rebirth, you guys, okay? And the lines are here. You're brazen. You're speaking about things people ain't never speak about. Number 5, 17, you're brazen. And your celestial alignment, okay? And you're definitely living out loud. The ancestors are dancing. Look at this. You're dancing with the ancestors. You're living out loud. You're speaking out loud. Number 31, 41. Your intuition is on point. 35. And the library here, the library of the Akashic Records. You have the library of Akashic Records. You are the walking library of the Akashic Records. Okay? All right? And you will have to ground your energy a lot. Okay? Whatever this is for, you will have to go back and keep grounding. This happens over and over. Grounding happens over and over and never stops. Okay? The grounding energy never stops. Okay, you guys? This is Jennifer Felix. You are definitely being watched. You're definitely being protected. And you will be having people calling you, government officials, to help them solve cases. I'm talking about real cases out here, okay, that you have already solved. And you're not getting they're not saying, calling you and be like, oh, thank you for solving this case. It's crazy. It's your time to shine. People will know your name. Okay? They're going to know your name. All right. All right, you guys. This is for Felix. I'm sending you love and light. Love and light. If you like this video, comment below. But I have other videos I'm going to do. So let me start these videos. And I am sending you guys nothing but pure love and light. It's your time to shine. You have solved so many cases, and you have known information about cases, and you're receiving the information because you have it. You are the walking Akashic records, and you know information about cases, and they're like, how do you know this information about cases? Like, seriously. And they're not even giving this information out, but you know. It's crazy. But this is what I'm seeing. Okay, and I do see some tarot card readers also going to jail. So I see two scenarios here. Some people working for the government, and some people they're going to try to put in jail. Okay. This is what I've been seeing this for a very long time. But it's your season. Okay, it's your season. Number one, it's your season. Okay. All right, I'll be back on you guys. I'm gonna start doing some more videos. Okay. All right, Jennifer Felix. Once again, you guys, I'm sending you love and light, my beautiful souls. Bye.